Go.
Welcome to the Big Coach Leonard Parker interview on site. And today we're on site at Baker High School where I have Miss Cardiss Beathley. She is the head girls basketball coach at Baker High for the Baker High girls. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad you're here. Glad to have you. Glad to be here.
All right. Coach has been in the education profession for several years. She's been at Baker High for the last 2 years, where she's a former alumni. She's a Baker graduate, but this past year, she had the blessing of being the girls' head basketball coach. Coach, can you tell us a little bit about your season?
Well, we had a very good learning experience, I'll say, for these girls. It didn't quite end the way they wanted to, but we're excited about the growth of this program. They were excited about all the things that we did this season, and so they were happy playing, so that's all I can ask for. So we're looking forward to the future.
Okay. So, Coach, you said you had a young team, and you got a lot of things accomplished. Did you have a JV program, a feeder?
We did. I was excited about actually getting 15 girls in the program this year. So that was a big jump from previous years. And we were able to have a JV program, which is something they haven't done in years for girls basketball. So super excited about being able to have JV, and our numbers are where they need to be. So it's definitely a bright future ahead.
Watch out now. Miss Beathley is a Southern University grad.
Right.
And so did anything surprise you this year?
I would definitely say I had a freshman in particular who came in. She started working with us over the summer and just developed at a very quick pace and was able by mid to end of the season she's starting on varsity. So I was super excited about that. It was a shock, having a freshman come in. You think she'd be a little nervous, but her growth was very rapid, and so I'm very excited about that. That was a shock when we had one freshman that did that.
And what's her name?
Her name is Sanaya Williams. I'll be on the lookout for Sanaya.
Watch out, in a few years.
That's right.
So she did real well.
Did very well.
And you got 3 more years for her.
That's right.
That's great. So what about your time? You're a Baker alum. So what did you do when you was here at Baker?
Well, actually, when we got here, the group of, from coming in from 97 to 2000, they didn't have a girls basketball program. And when we were in middle school, we were winning, championships and EBRs. And so my class is actually the class that brought girls basketball back to Baker High School. So that's something I brag on all the time, that we were the ones who have kind of like rebuilt Baker basketball for the girls coming in. So that group we had coming from 97 to 2000, so we kind of like set the standard.
So y'all set the standard and brought Baker basketball back, and now you the head coach.
That's right.
That's gotta feel good.
It does.
That's gotta feel good. All right. How many returning players you have?
Well, we have about 11. We only had about 4 seniors this year, and we call them our vets. But being a young team, our seniors had only played 2 years of playing basketball. So we're extremely young, extremely inexperienced, but we have a big group coming back. So that's something I'm looking forward to.
Okay, so what would you say your outlook for your team for the future would be?
Well, in the future, I'm big on building the culture. I want to get them excited about coming to play basketball. I want to get them excited about wearing Baker. I want them to have that sense of pride. So overall, I want the team to be able to be satisfied with what they put, the effort that they put forward. As long as they're happy with what they're doing, that success is gonna work itself out. So as long as we work hard, and I just want them to have that sense of pride that I seem to be lacking. And hopefully with the school changes and everything, that's something that's gonna happen.
Y'all be moving into the new school when?
Yes, we will. We're moving next year. So this is our last year being housed over here at the middle school. So, we're looking forward, like I said, that change, going into a new building, everything's gonna, do well going forward.
Yeah, a little bit bigger population too, maybe.
That's right. That's right.
So my last question, Coach, is, looking at, your career so far, your second year here, your 7th year total, and what do you see yourself doing in the future?
Well, coming in, I've always wanted to be a head coach. And to start off to being able to coach at my school, the school I graduated from, is something that I'm very, very proud of. Overall, I want Baker to be in the talk. When we talk about girls basketball teams and good programs in the Baton Rouge area and hopefully within the state, I want Baker's name to be a part of that. So that's definitely the goal. It's something that a goal that I set for myself. I want the girls to be able to understand what the plan is, what the overall goal is, and we're going to work hard to try to do that. So when you hear Baker, I want them to say, "Oh, okay, the girls basketball program is doing very well."
That's good. This has been the Big Coach Leonard Parker on-site interview at Baker High. This is Big Coach Leonard Parker signing off.